Hey, it's Captain Matt with Boater's Secret Weapon, and I get asked all the time, hey, Captain Matt, is it really hard to learn to drive a boat? You know, I hear all these comments and see all the fail videos of people just smashing their boat into the dock and having just boat ramp fails and not having any fun. Some people selling their boat because they just can't get that control of their boat. It's just too hard, too stressful, so they walk away. Well, the reality is, if you try to drive your boat like a car, yes, it's incredibly difficult because boats operate in a very, very, very different way than your car does. If you think about it, a car has 4 tires on the ground and it steers from the front. So when you turn those wheels, the whole car just follows. In a boat, you actually steer from the back of the boat and it doesn't turn really, it actually pivots. That difference is dramatic. And then you've got the difference between when you're driving a car, you've got your hand doing one thing and your feet doing the others. Once you put it in forward or reverse, all you got to do is step on that brake and the car stays where you want it until you let off that brake and maybe apply some gas. Well, guess what? In a boat, you put that thing in neutral, it doesn't really have park. The wind and the waves and the current are going to move that boat wherever they want to take it. And when you do go in gear, you're driving with one hand and you're using your other hand for the throttle, and there's combinations that you've got to put in. So there's some muscle memory that you just don't have. There's some coordination that you don't have that I do. I've been driving a boat since I was 14 years old, well over 40 years. And when you don't have that kind of that muscle memory, when you don't have that coordination, it's very, very difficult. Now, if somebody says, hey Matt, is driving a boat difficult? I say no. If you know how to do it properly, if you're trained by an expert, if you get somebody that can teach you the way a boat handles, and more specifically the way your boat handles, and then walks you through a progression to go from never having operated a boat to then having total control. My Best Boat Captain program, 9 building blocks to total boat control, takes about 47 minutes to walk you through that progression. We do it in a video format where you can watch it on the video on your computer, but what most of our 2,000 customers that have invested in the program do is they put it on their phone or a tablet, they take their boat out into the water on a Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon, and they play it just like I'm in the boat with them, and I walk them through step by step so they have that total boat control. And I walk them through some exercises so that they very quickly and easily understand how their boat maneuvers, puts everything that they know about driving a car out the window, and say, hey, this is how my boat operates. And they, by the end of that 47 minutes, when I say total control, that means that they can spin their boat in about the radius of that boat, both directions, without going forward or backwards, side to side. So if you're pulling up to the gas dock or the boat ramp, or even in your marina, and it gets really congested, you know how to handle your boat to maneuver it around everybody so that you're not in any danger, and you have that confidence, you have that control. So when it comes to, is it hard to drive a boat? Well, it depends. Do you want to do it on your own and learn by trial and error and try to figure it all out yourself? Or do you want to have an expert teach you? That's going to be the big difference between, is it hard? Yes, if you do it on your own. Is it hard? No, if you get the expert help with somebody that is experienced and very, very plain spoken in the way they teach it, and they've done it over and over and over, then frankly it's pretty easy, can be done in less than an hour, and then you build your skills from there, just like we do in the Best Boat Captain with our docking mastery, with our practical boater safety, with our open water operation, to learn all of the little nuances of operating a boat, because it's very, very different than driving a car. Hopefully that was valuable. Give it a thumbs up if you found something that was helpful. I'll put the link, bestboatcaptain.com, down in the comments below and in the description. And remember, life truly is better on a boat.